Hi, my name is Beth, and I'm a Plexus ambassador. I also teach college biology courses for the last 14 years, like microbiology, anatomy, and human biology. So before I get started with talking to you about two of our great Plexus products, I want to talk to you a little bit about gut health and why gut health matters. So to describe this, I'm going to start talking about the surface lining of our gut. So, the purpose of the lining of our gut is to absorb nutrients from the food that we eat. And so, the larger the surface area of our gut, the better it's going to absorb these nutrients. And in fact, the surface area of our gut lining is about the size of a tennis court if you stretched it out. It's really that huge. And it's folded and folded and folded to squish it inside of our body. So, the folds are called villi, and my fingers are going to represent the villi. And on top of those villi are microscopic microvilli, and all of that increases the surface area of our gut lining. And then that is also covered in a layer of mucus. So this clay represents that mucus. So a healthy gut has these folds and folds and a healthy layer of mucus so that as the waste material moves by, it doesn't break off those little microvilli, and we are absorbing our nutrients into all that surface lining, and it goes into the blood vessels inside the villi, and that takes it straight to the liver. And the liver's job is to detoxify our body, and that's when it's working well. But if we have an imbalance of gut bacteria and overgrowth of yeast in our gut, what can happen is those bad bacteria, if we have more than about 20% bad bacteria in our gut lining, what can happen is they can start releasing toxins, and they can actually break apart the lining of mucus in our gut lining. And then they also can get in there, and these little zipper-like junctions between the cells in our gut lining are called tight junctions. And they can start to break apart those tight junctions and kind of pull those zipper-like linings apart. And what happens then, we have what's called leaky gut. And when you have leaky gut, even if you're taking really healthy protein shakes and veggie shakes every day and you eat really healthy foods, if you have this leaky gut situation going on, it actually just kind of goes through right through like a sieve, right through the lining of your gut into the rest of your body, instead of going to the liver where it's supposed to go to get detoxified and then go where it's supposed to go. And what does the body do to react to anything foreign anywhere? It's called inflammation. And inflammation, just like red itchy skin that you've seen, a red rash on your skin, that can happen inside your body too. So some people might experience gut pain. That's inflammation in your gut. You might have headaches, migraines, problems with your thyroid, other pains elsewhere. That's inflammation in your body. So what do we do to help this and heal our gut lining so that our body is working as it should work? Well, you already heard about the Slim, and that's a really great way to help balance your blood sugars, which is also so important to our health. But it also has a prebiotic. And what does that mean? That is the healthy types of plant fiber that bacteria eat that we don't necessarily absorb or use, but they eat it and they love it. And that helps to boost up those good species of bacteria. But we also have, as part of our triplex, in addition to the Slim, we have Probio5, and Probio5 has 5 great probiotic strains in it. And these have been clinically studied to help not only improve the mucus lining of our gut, again, to help build that mucus lining up, but they also can help to release more things like serotonin, which helps to enhance our mood. A large percentage of the serotonin in your body comes from your gut bacteria. So some of these species of probiotics you may have seen in some other brands of probiotics before if you're taking a probiotic, and that's great. But these are also freeze-dried, and so they are going to especially get to the gut lining and work in the surface lining of your gut better than some other types of probiotics that might not survive the stomach, okay? So that's a really great thing about these probiotics. Plus it has enzymes, and that's the amazing difference too. Enzymes like serrapeptase, and serrapeptase, what it does is it helps to break apart those larger colonies of bad bacteria form these spider-like webs, and the serrapeptase helps to break that apart. So then our body's immune system can get to those bad bacteria. It also has chitosanase, and that helps to break down the chitin, which is in the cell wall of yeast. So many of us can have a little bit of a yeast overgrowth due to the high sugar and fake sugar Western diet that we may have experienced, even if we're not doing it now. At some point in our life, most of us have had some high sugar diet. So Probio5 not only seeds the body with really great bacteria, but it also helps to break apart those bad bacteria. And then the third part is the Biocleanse. And the Biocleanse has magnesium, and magnesium also helps to pull apart those bad bacteria. And they hide behind heavy metals, and this magnesium in the Biocleanse helps to pull them out from behind of those heavy metals. It also oxygenates the gut lining, which is so important to help get rid of some of those really strong bad bacteria colonies as well. So altogether, the triplex is a really amazing combination to help our gut health not just survive, but really thrive.